The brutal reality of what modern dating has become in 2025, Miami edition. Jump straight into it. Let's jump straight into it. There we go.
How long was your last relationship?
My last relationship was like 3 months, bro. My last relationship ended terribly. And
Did you end it or did she?
I don't know what happened, to be honest, man. What happened was, this is what I'm trying to say, and this is the whole point of this interview. And I would like the world to know and understand that I was in a relationship. I love this girl. I was so into her, man. I would have done anything for this girl, and she knows it. And the sad thing was, I remember I had a seizure. I passed out, like I woke up. I don't know what caused this or what happened. I remember 3 cops are surrounding me and I started going nuts. And I tried to understand exactly what's going on. And I remember my girlfriend was just screaming, "I love you," constantly. And then next thing you know, I woke up in the hospital. And I don't know why. They released me, they discharged me. I came back home to her place because I was basically living with her. And I find this girl with her ex the same night I had a seizure, the same night I went to her place, and they were fucking.
Wow.
And seeing that made me realize that this is what the world's capable of. That
After he had a seizure, dog. Wow.
destroyed me, bro. And it still fucked me up. And, you know, that's life. People are going through worse. Free Palestine. I just think that there are life problems here that are more psychological than it is a physical. And it can become physical if it's really deep to that person and they're hurt.
And how long ago did that occur?
That happened a year and 3 months ago, exactly.
Wow.
Looking back on it now, how did that wreck and change your mental, give you an awakening to who you are today?
I would say that I've become more of a man to understand that this is pain that you gotta embrace. If you don't embrace this, you are going to crush your future. You're gonna destroy it. You'll become someone that hates women when you shouldn't. You should love them, respect them, and cherish them. And I don't think that that's the definition of what a woman is. Absolutely not. Because men have done worse, and there are worse stories out there. But I think that when there's coming anything regarding in a relationship, when I would see myself going into one in the future, I would never find myself ever getting with someone that's showing me any sorts of patterns from the past. I saw them. I just didn't want to acknowledge them because I didn't want to believe them. And I had a relationship.
Let me tell y'all, this brother has been hurt and you can hear it, man. Jeez. This brother right here has been hurt and you can hear it.
Relationship in a really long time. I'd say maybe 8 years. And then I got in that, and then that just ended terribly than the first.
Wow.
What's your age?
J'ai 25 ans.
So why do you think you're single at 25?
Parce que mon travail fait que je peux pas être en couple.
So the men that you're meeting right now, they don't like your
Now he got
job.
a translator.
Oui, les hommes n'aiment pas mon travail.
But what is it that you do?
Je suis sur OnlyFans, mais en France.
Okay, wait, all right. Let's talk about this now. The men that you're with now don't really like it. I mean, let's be real, right? People have a problem with that, bro. People have a problem with that, right? People have a problem with it. It's some people can't be with somebody like that. You feel what I'm saying? And you got to be okay with that. Right, and that's majority of men, right? That's majority of men, but whatever.
France, les hommes n'acceptent pas encore ça.
But let's be real. Why would a man want to date an OnlyFans model?
There we go. That's the question. That's the question.
Parce qu'on reste des femmes, même si c'est un travail, c'est juste un travail. Je suis une femme normale dans la vie.
But there's millions of women who are fine.
Right, yeah, it's just a job, but you know, people gotta live with that, bro. You know, people gotta live with that. Like, people have to live with that. And as a man, you gotta live with the fact, knowing that. And that kills people, bro.
Finding different ways to make money. So, you know, why would the man go for the one that, you know, the body's kind of out there?
C'est vrai que j'ai trouvé la facilité en vendant mon image, mais c'est comme ça que je me plais.
So, are you okay with being
Look at that Lambo. Shout out to that lamb. Jeez.
single forever?
Je pense qu'un jour, je trouverai un homme qui acceptera ou qui comprendra mon passé.
But what kind of man would accept that? Would he have to be doing OnlyFans
All right, he can go on to the next because she not.
as well? Could he also sleep with other women and post it? Or, you know, are you looking for a more low-key guy?
Ça me dérangerait pas de me mettre en couple avec un fan.
At 6 years married, how do you guys handle the bills in your household?
Partnership.
So there is no your account in my account.
We're one. We have the same
We're
bank
one.
account.
Just one solid bank account.
Bank account.
Whatever I make, whatever she makes, gets dumped there.
Into one account.
Bills,
That's it.
clothes, money, vacations, we're
Whatever
one.
it is.
There is no
Whatever
two
we
people. There's
earn,
no my
whatever-
money, your money. 1 week
Yeah.
she's slow, I made the money. It doesn't matter. Once you start saying, oh, I paid for this, she paid for this, it's not gonna last.
Yeah.
It's one person.
Yeah.
That's it.
But if
It's
you
a team.
had your own accounts before individually,
Yeah.
We did.
We did.
why not still maintain that and then make a
Right, that's what I was finna say. Right.
new joint one?
That's what we had. She had her own account. I had my own account.
And then whatever we had, we joined into one account because at the end of the day,
But now they missing the question. The question was, if you had your own and I had my own, why not come together in the middle and make a separate and still have your own? Why merge into one? They missed the whole question, bro.
when you're married, you have a partnership, right? You and your husband, you're not against each other. You're
It's about
together.
respect also. It's all about respect.
It's
If she's gonna
respect,
come
but
to me,
you're
oh,
also-
I paid for this or you paid for this. I don't care how other people live. She makes her money, he makes her money, that's up to them. Us, we have one house.
But even if there's no need for them to hide the funds, right? Still though, if there's that partnership, then you'll still be able to, you can still access it, right? You know what I mean? Who's to say y'all still can't add to that same account, right? You know what I mean? Come on now. But
One
account.
family, one account, everything gets
Divided equally, basically.
exactly. So vacations, we don't even look how much you paid, I paid. We go, we spend the money, we come home, period.
And we
I make
you have to
10,000
be a
this week.
team.
It goes there. She goes to the mall, buy clothes, spend whatever, no question asked. Next week I'm home sitting down, there's no work, she's working, it doesn't matter. Tomorrow we're gonna have kids, right? They want things. There's no I paid for him, she paid for him.
Where are you from?
Serbia.
How's
Serbia.
dating different in Serbia as opposed to America?
It's different because you here have some phase in between that you call dating. So me and you now can go out for 6 months. We are acting like we are in a relationship, but we are dating. In Serbia, that doesn't exist. If you're going out for some time, you're already in a relationship. There is nothing in between. So there is no dating. And when I came here, that was the first surprise for me. Like, what's going on? What is dating? So we are not together, but we are acting. We are doing everything the same like we are together. That's the difference.
So there's no talking stage, no preliminary. It's if I meet you and we go out, we're together.
No, there is a talking stage, but as soon as you pass that boundary with someone, you have something with someone, we have to define that. Or it's a relationship or we are done. Like there is nothing like in between. Like we are seeing each other, but we still can see
she talking a whole bunch of nonsense, bro.
the other people know, like you're or in or out.
Would you ever be okay with your woman?
That's why he just skipped her. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's why he skipped her. She was just talking a whole bunch of nonsense. After a while, I was like, huh? Okay, but whatever.
Dressing sexy on a girl's night out with her friends.
Hold on. We gotta hear what
Would
he
you
asked.
ever be okay with your woman dressing sexy on a girl's night out with her friends?
All right, before we even get into this, bro, me personally, I'm okay with you looking good, you know what I mean? But all the skin showing, no, bro. No, there will be no skin being shown. No. Now, if you want to do that with me, that's a different story. But when I'm not there, no, bro. Anyways,
See, I'm all for it, you know? If you have a beautiful woman, show her off, you know? You can't conceal her to the rest of the world.
That's true. But I'm gonna show her off when she with me. I can't show something off that I ain't with. You feel what I'm saying? I can't show something. Let me say that again for the people in the back. I can't show something off that I'm not with or currently with or have at the moment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can't show off my brand new phone if my cousin got it, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I can't show off my brand new car if my sister driving it. You feel what I'm saying? I can only show it off if it's what? If it's what? With me, right. Anyways, like I said.
Like, you know, if you have a beautiful woman and the rest of the world takes that into consideration, that means you got the right woman. So you should show her off. You should be proud of it. You shouldn't be insecure.
But let's be real. What's your limits for how revealing?
Thank you. What's your limits? He said he cool with it, but I just feel like, I don't know. Let's see.
Girl can be when she goes out to the clubs.
She can do whatever she wants. She can wear whatever she wants. If I catch her sucking dick in public in front of me, that's a problem.
Okay. All right.
Anything else? It's all game, man.
Anything else is all game. He's cooked.
It's all game.
She could come out, no bras, thong, fishnets, whole 9 yards. You don't care. If she's confident and you're locked in, y'all are locked in.
If that's what makes her confident and she feels confident in herself, I will 100% be supportive of that, no matter what.
And I feel like, you know, right, man, see, look, this is the kind of stuff we need to talk about, right? I feel like when it comes to that, though, right, like, you shouldn't feel, and you know, and this is just my opinion on like the ladies, right? You know what I mean? He need to go find an OnlyFans girl back over. Nah, I need to go find the other girl since he got the confidence she's looking for. That's crazy work, boy. That's crazy work. Nah. Anyways, I definitely feel like, honestly, it's no, bro. No. If you work hard to be with a woman, bro, you know what I mean? Let me go full screen for this, bro. Like, if you work hard to be with a woman, I do not want my woman being shown to the world, bro. Like, no. Like, and this is what we talk about, right? Being out there, you got to think about how territorial men really are, bro. How much of a predator a man really is. Like, when you start talking about like dating, you know what I'm saying? Like, a man is very territorial. You got to think about it like this, right? If you see, and I'm gonna put it in this format because it's a little bit easier to describe, right? If you see, okay, I got a better way to say it. If we in the woods, right, and we're animals, right? I'm a lion, and you a gazelle. Not even a gazelle, right? I'm a lion, and you're a hyena, because lions attack hyenas, right? As we know from Lion King, right? I'm a lion and you a hyena. If I see one little hyena out there on their own, showing their stuff, feeling good, looking good, what I'm gonna try to do? If I'm hungry, you by yourself, what I'm gonna try to do? I'm gonna try to go get you, bro. I'm gonna try to go get you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try to go get you. That's just how it go. At the end of the day, if I see that hyena out with a bunch of other hyenas, right? AKA the protector, the other man, right? I'm not about to approach that hyena because I understand that it's protected, one, right? It's taken, two, right? And there's danger that comes with attacking or approaching that in that specific situation, three. So, like I said, you know what I'm saying? That is what it is. Let me switch back over.
And to the men who say, you don't really care about your woman if you're letting her come out the house like that.
Okay, you say let your woman wear whatever she want, if you got a problem with how she dresses, she's not even the one for you. Y'all man say that, but how she dressed was the same way she got you, right? But that was when, let me put it this way, right? That was when you were trying to get me. When you were trying to get me. When you were trying to get me. Me. Not everybody else. That's the thing, right? And that's the catch. You're not out here trying to get anybody else. So when you with me, cool, you can dress like that. But when you with everybody else, no. Because if I gotta work hard to get you, then why do I gotta work twice as hard to keep other people from seeing what I had to work to get, bro? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. That makes no sense.
Like that, what would you have to say to that?
To the men that don't really care about that,
Or maybe that's just how she liked to dress. No. You'll know how a woman dress. If a woman likes to dress out like that, you'll know if a woman wants to dress like that just to get your attention. You will know. I'm referring to the women who dress like that to get your attention and just to get your attention versus the women who dress like that just to dress like that. Right? If you want to keep a man, you got to remember, once you get a man, you gotta change the way you carry yourself, bro. And your dress comes first. Remember that.
I'll tell you right now, you've never been in a position where you've dealt with a bad bitch, unfortunately. And if you're in the position right now where you're dealing with,
and it's not about men thinking women are dressing for them, right? Because I see that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. Because men don't think y'all out here dressing for us. But what you gotta understand is a man is a certain breed of a creature on this earth. It's like an animal, bro. Here's what you gotta understand. If you take a snack and you hold it in a dog's, not even a dog, if you take a snack and you know it's for you, right? And you got this snack for me. I got it for me. You think that's gonna stop a dog from coming over and trying to take my snack? Like, let's be real. You think that's gonna stop a dog from coming over and trying to take my snack? No, but they gonna try because you got it what? Out. They gonna try because you got it out. Same thing when it comes to the dressing thing. You got it out. You got it out. But think about it this way, right? It's not special anymore. It becomes not even special anymore, right? Because and a lot of women don't even go for, a lot of guys don't even go for women that dress like that no more because it's so common nowadays. That's another thing that happens. But you know, whatever.
dealing with your first bad bitch, I would tell the guys to lock in because this might be the only chance you get, and you should worship the ground that woman walks on.
What's your age?
41.
How long have you been married to your husband?
Lots of years, 12 years.
How do you keep a relationship together for 12 plus years?
Ooh, a couple blowjobs a week, okay. And honesty.
She may be on the one there.
Key to a happy, successful, long-lasting relationship is just sucking your man off constantly.
Not constant. I didn't say constantly, but you know, you've gotta provide for your man.
Why is satisfying your man sexually such an important thing in terms of, you know, keeping a relationship together?
You've gotta have the intimacy in order to keep a relationship successful. It's not just sucking your man off or anything like that. That's not the way I meant it. But you have to have the intimacy portion of it.
So, in your mind, a sexless marriage means the end of the marriage?
Yes, 100%.
Have you had friends who are married go through divorce?
That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Divorce due to that?
Yes, I have. And I currently see it with my current friends right now.
What do you notice that they're lacking in their relationships?
The intimate portion and the honesty portion.
But have you ever had sex with your man just because he wanted it, even if you didn't feel like it at the time?
Community service, honey. Yes.
If we
community service is crazy.
were dating, would I have to pay for everything just because I'm a man?
Okay. No, it's not my mindset. It depends if you ask me and you text me, come here, me it's for me it's logical you pay. But imagine in me say, okay, come with me, and for me it's normal because I have money, and it's not necessary all the time a guy pay, you know.
So you'd be open to taking me out to dinner one night?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before with another man?
If you want, yeah. Or maybe
And I feel like she's really genuine about this, bro. I think she's really genuine about that.
cooking for you, or for me it's not a problem pay. It's you know, money is just a transaction, but it's not real important. It's not important for me a guy pay all time. No.
What about when you get married to a man? Do you look at it the same way, or does he start to cover more then?
Married, I want a security, so me now work. Maybe after married, I want children. So me, I want no stress with the money, and for me it's normal, logical. Guy pay for a family, for you know, I'm a wifey, so it's logical for me. Yes.
She's French, but she's doing a really good job speaking English.
And
you can hear it.
It's for me it's like that, and that's it.
Oh, sorry, man. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys. Do you consent to the recording and distribution of this on my socials?
Yes.
Okay. What's your age?
51.
56, 57.
And how long you been together?
34 years.
Ooh, wow, bro. Shout out to them. Jeez.
Married how long?
31 years.
How do you keep a relationship together for 3+ decades?
Compromise and commitment.
But how do you even get to that point where you're like, the D word will never happen no matter what?
Because we, to be totally honest, because we divorced early in our relationship, and when we got back together, we decided the D word was not an option.
So you had to divorce to come back, make the union stronger, and then stick to it forever.
Yes. We've had couples, young couples, come to us and ask us, how do you do it? You know what I'm saying? And that's just how you do it. You fight through it. Today, people don't want to fight through it. You know what I'm saying? People don't want, it's so easy to divorce, you know what I'm saying? But it's not easy to stay together.
What caused the divorce in the first place, and how long into the first marriage was it?
Me, it was, we were 4 years into the marriage, and
well, I would say it's mutual, because I was super young, and
but
I met him when I was 17.
But I thought it was okay, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was okay to
mess around.
To do my thing, to do my thing. And I realized what I had lost, you know, and once I realized that, and fortunately I had a good friend that said that I was messing up, that I had the best woman that anybody ever wanted, you know, and it was for a good friend of mine to tell me that, for me to chase her. And I chased her like
nothing else.
That's real, bro. Shout out to his brother, bro. Shout out to his brother.
Like it was your main purpose in life.
Coyote, bro. I chased her like the coyote.
No, during your split, did you think about him every day?
Of course. Yes, of course. Yeah. It's hard because
I don't know about that.
the split was like, I felt punished because I was like, I'm not going to do this, but at the same time, like I'm separating from my husband that I love, and that I'm like, I felt like, why do I have to separate from him when I didn't do anything wrong, right? You know, like it's like a punishment for me, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Was the divorce messy in any kind of way?
No. I still took care of her.
No.
Oh, okay.
So
That's
you
what's
guys
up.
remained within contact.
Yes.
I still took care of her. Even after we divorced, I still made sure that she was taken care of.
Now, how long after the initial divorce did you guys come back and get married? 1 year. And was the process as simple as, you know, you guys both go to the judge and say, hey, we don't want to go through with this, or what?
No, I chased her. I chased her.
No, I kicked him out.
I chased her.
So you were the breadwinner at the time?
No, at the time I was the breadwinner. At that time, I was the breadwinner.
So how did you have the authority to kick him out the house?
I was messing up.
Because he was messing up. Yeah. Yeah. And then I found out I was pregnant.
I mean, she Hispanic. You know what I'm saying? She Hispanic. She had that
found out I was
opportunity.
messing.
She had more than just me chasing her.
All
But
right.
after we were divorced, I found out I was pregnant.
And how did that change your mental when it came on to the relationship between you and him?
So, if I'm gonna be honest, I tried to do it on my own after I was like, okay, I can do it. I can do it all by myself. And my mom was the one who came to me and she's like, Mia, if you think you can make your marriage work, make your marriage work. Like, some things always happen for a reason, right? And I was like, okay. So I called him and I was like, I think I made a mistake divorcing you. And then, yeah. And we got remarried and I was like pregnant out here.
Back then, we didn't even have cell phones.
Nope.
She texted me on a pager.
Ooh, look at that culling in the background. Let's shout out to them, bro.
She texted me on a pager and I called her back on
the pager.
on a payphone.
That was a good video, bro. It really showed a lot about how people think, bro. It really did. It showed a lot about how people think. But nah, Buddy, who was talking about, he was tripping, bro. Buddy was really tripping, talking about, oh, we need to go. Y'all know who I'm talking about. He was wilding. He was wilding. But hey, it's whatever.